Hey, kiddos, time for the daily bread. Poor Joseph's brothers have thrown him in a cistern. Let's see if they're going to leave him to die or what's going to happen. Let's hear today's track. Daily Track 761, Genesis chapter 37, verse 25 through 27. And sitting down to eat bread, they saw some Ishmaelites, travelers coming from Gilead, with their camels carrying spices and resin and oil of myrrh into Egypt. Therefore Judah said to his brothers, "What will it profit us if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? It is better that he be sold to the Ishmaelites, and then our hands will not be defiled, for he is our brother and our flesh." His brothers agreed to his words. Kids, so you remember yesterday Reuben wanted to eventually get him out of there, and today we see that Judah also speaks up and says, "Hey, why don't we get something out of this brother of ours? We're going to sell him, right, to the Ishmaelites, and they're going to basically take him to Egypt." And so that's where the brothers agree that, yeah, we can get some profit out of this. And what's interesting is, Judah is the one that Jesus comes from. So it goes Jacob, right? So Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and then Judah. And then his line is the one that Jesus comes from. But I always think it's interesting at how God uses us all. We're not perfect, right? Here's Judah selling his brother. This is the descendant of Jesus, right? And so it just kind of shows that we're not perfect. And God uses us, though, in order to fulfill his purpose and his will, right? Because ultimately, you're going to find that by Joseph being sold here, even though this seems like such a horrible crime in terms of his brothers doing this to him, you can see God will eventually use this to fulfill his ultimate plan. So we're not perfect, but God does use us to enable his plan. And it's important to understand that sometimes in our lives when we feel lost and feel like we're maybe not perfect, and we can always lean on God and understand that we're a part of his plan. We believe in God. We confess our sins, and we allow God to use us for his will. God bless. I love you.